Hi everybody, I just want to thank everyone for all the compliments that I've had throughout the year while doing the lacrosse games. I've had a real blast doing it. And what I'm doing at the end of the year for anybody that is interested, all the games that you find on YouTube, I can put onto a DVD package for you. And it's also going to include a highlight video at the end of this year with all the goals, all the hits, and all the saves. So if anybody is interested in that, because of all the work that goes into it, there is a charge of $20 for anybody that is interested in purchasing that DVD package. You can let me know if you want to get on the list for that at the arena. Thank you so much for all the support again. Game number 3 of the Dan Greer Tournament, live inside the Darlington Recreation Sports Complex. The Gaels got off to a good start on the Friday, beating Burlington 7-3, and then an impressive 6-3 victory over Orangeville. And now they've got to face a team that they're very familiar with in the Whitby Warriors. The Warriors won the first game in the first time these two teams played each other, but the Gaels have won every single one since then. The last time they played, there was no officials to do the game, but that's not the case this time. As we grab the ball, Jamont getting pressured on there. Coming up through center is Jamont. We're getting our first penalty of the game too. James Jamont takes the shot, and there's the first stop there from the Whitby goalie, and we get the whistle for the penalty. Jackman's going to lead out the power play from center. Ethan Jackman with a strong 2-goal performance yesterday. Had the winner with about 4 minutes left to punch it over Orangeville 6-3. It was Boys who had the empty netter, and then Jamont had the buzzer beater, which put the icing on the cake and finished off Orangeville's chances yesterday. Jackman with the ball, setting it up, taking a shot, fires it down low. Littlejohn trying to take a shot and couldn't, as he got corralled there over there in the corner. Mitchell's trying to get on the loose ball and whack it free, and Whitby short-handed are going to lead it out. Ashley Mitchell whacks it out of the stick. Mitchell trying to go in there on a break, takes a shot, and a big stop there from the Whitby goalie. Third on his game so far, stopping the first 2 shots as Littlejohn goes up high with a high stick, and that one's going to be called a penalty. So far in the game, the referee isn't afraid to send the players to the penalty box. It'll be a Whitby power play in about 40 seconds. That's when the penalty to Littlejohn's going to start. Number 7 takes the brakes on, fires it down low, trying to get away from the check. Is number 9. Some nice defensive play there by Luke Stone and Ethan McGregor. Both of them are working on over man in the corner, as number 7 scoops it up. That's Siddons, I believe. That says on the back of number 7's jersey. That one goes wide of the net and behind the goal. McGregor's trying to scoop it up now. Comes free there in the crease area. It's going to be Gaels' ball. Boys is going to get it. Luke Boys is going to hold it right here in front of us. And now back off and go back in his own zone. The penalty to Littlejohn is starting now with about a minute left on it. Boys with a lead pass up there for Logan Risler out of his reach. As number 77 tried to touch that ball. Here comes Whitby into the zone. And that is Laverty, number 4, that shot that. And a nice stop there right in front of the net by Finn O'Donnell, who makes his first save of the game. As he stopped number 10 right there, who makes his way back to his feet. It's going to be Gaels' ball as Whitby stepped in the crease. 15 seconds left on it. Penalty to Littlejohn as Jackman picks it up. Ethan Jackman gets away from the check of Laverty and gets into the zone. Jackman, they're going to take a shot and couldn't. Sets it up at a front for Alvarez. Ricardo Alvarez just fired it wide of the net. There's the big first scoring opportunity for the Gaels, and a nice play there by Jacob Schuster to fire it over there and keep the play in the Whitby zone for Brody Wright with a shot. Just bounced it wide of the net. Goes over there into the corner for Schuster. Jacob Schuster trying to get that ball free, and it's going to be Whitby that come away with it. And Legacy's trying to hold his man there in the corner. Goes right back into the Whitby zone. Bounces in behind the net. We're approaching 10 minutes left to go here in period number 1 of a scoreless game here at the Darlington Recreational Complex between the Tyke 1 Gaels and Whitby. Game number 3 for both clubs in this tournament. Whitby won their first game before being defeated by Peterborough 10-1, and that's the next challenge for the Gaels coming up at 5:30 when they face a very tough Peterborough team. Schuster's trying to dig that ball up against number 87. Number 87 loses it to Legacy. Trying to move it out through center. Gets away from the check out through center into the Whitby zone. Keaton Legacy started this on his own. Now he fires it high and wide over the net. Trying to shoot it. That one went high and wide over the goal. Number 11 sets back with a shot. That's going wide of the net. Boys is trying to dig it free off Keegan out of front. And now Keegan from Whitby loses possession. Gaels will get it. Starting it out as Boys from his own zone with a lead pass. Out of the reach of Jamot. As it goes over there into the corner as number 15 goes behind the net. Declan Mitchell Gill's going to put pressure on him in behind the goal. Tried to get the ball free as Mitchell Gill. Doing all he can. Jamot's going to help him out and try and get it free. Boys is working on his man, but Whitby come away with a loose ball. They've got number 11 going to the net, but that pass is out of his reach. As number 11 is Yoshida. Boys falls down. Trying to pick up that ball now was Rasmussen. Rasmussen for Whitby trying to get it free. Haley Armstrong came up with a loose ball. Armstrong got knocked down right there at the Gaels bench. I believe that was number 14. Lead pass up there for Yoshida. He couldn't take that pass as the Gaels try and break that one up. Coming back up the other way up through center is Luke Boys trying to escape the Whitby defense. And we're getting a Whitby penalty coming up for high sticking. Let's see who the culprit is going to be. It's going to be number 17 who's going to go to the box for 2 minutes. So the Gaels will enjoy their second power play. The first one was cut short on the high sticking penalty to Littlejohn.
13.
Yeah. Jackman. Setting it up from the line. Push out goes wide. Rebound out of front of the net. From McGregor went wide of the net. Some big stops there from the Whitby goalie, who just came up with 2 huge saves and keeps it at 0-0. As the Gaels had some opportunities out in front of the net as Luke Stone tries to hold his man up there at center. Stone trying to work on his man. Step back down into the zone. Number 17 is going to scoop it up out of his reach as Logan Rusler finds the loose ball in behind his own net. Rusler getting pressured on, so he goes for a pass up through center, and it gets scooped up by Mason Littlejohn. 1:10 left in the power play with a pass up through center for Luke Stone with a shot. And score! Luke Stone opens up the scoring. He had one yesterday, and that'll be his second of the tournament, and it makes it 1-0 in favor of the Gaels. It'll be a power play goal that goes to Stone, which gives the Gaels the lead. Number 77 working on it, not going to beat Legacy to the loose ball. Keaton Legacy trying to get into the zone. He's got Brody Wright trying to dig on it as well over there in the corner. They get the ball free, trying to go back to the line for Luke Boys. Boys is going to set up his man, but that goes out of the stick there of McGregor. It's a high ball that goes into the pocket of Whitby, and they come back the other way with number 7. He's on his own. Big stop there by Finn O'Donnell. Number 7, Simmons, just got stopped. Got stopped there by Finn O'Donnell on a breakaway. And Finn O'Donnell is bringing what he did in the first game. Apparently we didn't have video for that, but he played pretty well in the win over Burlington. And so far he's stopped everything that's come at him in this game. Come back up the other way. Trying to hold him there at the Gaels bench. Gaels lead 1-0 on the goal by Stone as Keegan has the ball, trying to get it whacked out of his stick. Whitby come into the zone, trying to get around Alvarez. And nice play there by Jackman to hold him off. Now they got to hold the Whitby defender out in front, and that was Alvarez's job. Quick shot, blocker stop there from Finn O'Donnell. Alvarez trying to get around number 14. That's Beatty. Beatty goes in behind his own net, in behind the Gaels net, and tries to hold Alvarez there. Moves it up for Jackman, trying to get around number 9. Got held up a little bit, but stays on his feet. Jackman escaped the check and moves it up for Jamot. James Jamot can be dangerous with a quick shot, and that one got blocked as the Whitby defender put his body on the line. Jamot picks it up again, turns and fires. That one goes high and wide over the net. The Gaels getting their chances after opening the scoring. Jackman takes his man into the boards. Haley Armstrong comes up with a loose ball. Armstrong gets tripped up, and here comes another Whitby penalty. They'll go to the box for the third time. Here comes the opportunity for Jackman, trying to make sure that they don't even take the penalty. But now the penalty will be coming up to Whitby, and the Gaels will get their power play on the tripping call after Haley Armstrong got tripped up. We find out who's going to be taking the penalty here for Whitby. It'll be number 87, I do believe. Jackman takes it at center, comes into the zone. Holds it off there at the line. As he's going to start the possession, Ethan Jackman. Jackman trying to set up somebody. As he gets pressure on, tries for a pass for Jamot that got broken up. But Jamot's going to go over there into the corner and get it. Jamot trying to set up Jackman now. Jackman took the pass. Trying to shoot it now. Ethan Jackman scores! Ethan Jackman stays hot as he snaps on a power play goal. And it makes it 2-0 Gaels. Gaels have extended their lead now on the goal by Jackman. Number 13 trying to get it. Took a whack. Trying to get around Yoshida for an opportunity for the Gaels. Is McGregor. Ethan McGregor's shot got blocked as he got taken down by number 10. And number 6 comes away with a loose ball. Trying to set up his man. That pass for number 10 out of his reach. And number 10 is Ellis Hughes. Over there at the other side there for Whitby. Going to take his time as the Gaels are working on the power play, but it's a short-handed chance for Ellis Hughes. Ellis Hughes shot. Tried to find Yoshida right there at the crease area, but that pass was broken up. Gaels get the loose ball with McGregor. Ethan McGregor has sprung Luke Boyes. Luke Boyes is on his own. On the power play. Stop there. A big stop there from the Whitby goaltender on a breakaway by Boyes. A perfect pass there from McGregor to spring Boyes on the breakaway, but it got stopped there as the Whitby goalie stood the ground. As it's a loose ball there in the corner. Trying to scoop it out. Gaels come away with it, and it's Mason Littlejohn with it. Littlejohn sends it out in front. Quick shot away. It's good! Logan Riesler right in front of the net, put it in. And it's 3-0 Gaels. Time for Riesler to get on the board. It's under the last minute of play of the first period. The Gaels have extended the lead to 3-0 as Jackman takes the draw versus Beatty. So over there in the corner, Beatty's going to get that. Coming into the zone, trying to set up. Beatty takes a shot. That doesn't make it through. The Green players. It rolls over there into the corner, trying to pick it out. Gets picked up there, and they're not going to get one more opportunity. 3 goals by the Gaels. One by Stone, Jackman, and then Logan Riesler capped it off before the end of the first. It's 3-0 Gaels after 1 period of play. ready for period number 2 action. 3-0 Gaels after 1 period. Jackman tries to scoop it up. Ethan Jackman goes back in his own zone trying to set it up. Got pressured on by Laverty, spins off him. Comes at third center now. Jackman. Still pressured on there by Laverty. Can't do anything with the ball. Jackman again beats Laverty with that spin move. Comes into the zone. Setting it up over there. Almost got broken up there by Siddons. It's rolled up there now. Siddons picks it up. Siddons comes out of his own zone with a lead pass as he tries to find number 77. I believe that's Ellis Hughes who takes that ball off the boards. Ellis Hughes tries to walk out in front for the first opportunity for Whitby. Number 77 is Mulford for Whitby. Back to the line for Siddons. Siddons over there for Mulford. Mulford turns and fires and it up. Blocker stop there from Finn. Oh no, it went into the net. I thought that went off the blocker of Finn O'Donnell, but that is going to be a Whitby goal. It's going to go to Mulford on that shot from the point. Found its way past Finn O'Donnell to make it 3-1. Mulford breaks up the shutout for Finn O'Donnell right now. Boys take the draw against Keegan. Well, Gaels have got to get that one back. They're still up by 2. Lead pass over there for Jamar out of his reach. Now he scoops it up. James Jamar comes into the zone. Jamar looking for a play here. Sets it up back at the line for Boys. Boys and Jamar playing catch with the ball, and that almost got broken up there. Jamar bounces it again back to the line for Boys as Rasmussen put pressure on Jamar. Boys is going over the penalty box area to scoop it up. Come into the zone now. Luke Boys. Nice pass over there for Jamar. Pressured on by Rasmussen. Spins off him. Takes a shot. And that got stopped there out in front of the net. But Jamar just met him right there in the crease area with a big hit. James Jamar brings the physical element there. Declan Mitchell-Gill scoops it up now. Mitchell-Gill over there for Haley Armstrong out of her pocket. Going into the corner as number 15 is going to scoop it up. Armstrong was all over her. Mitchell picks it off. Asher Mitchell couldn't shoot it though. Now's the opportunity here. Luke Boys shot. Stopped there by the Whitby goalie. Haley Armstrong gets the rebound. Armstrong trying to set it up. Going back to the line for Boys with a nice pass. Luke Boys fires it and that was a big hit there. Keegan put his body on the line and then took the hit afterwards. Nice block there by Keegan, and then he had to pay the punishment on the hit. Whitby gets the ball. Let in there by number 71. Number 71 for Whitby's got the ball. Setting up. Number 6 with a shot. That got stopped there by Finn O'Donnell. It went off the face mask. So it'll be Gaels' ball. Declan Mitchell-Gill will take possession in behind his own net. Up there for Boys. Luke Boys coming into the zone. Boys didn't like the first way around. Put the brakes on. Spins back into his own zone. Boys will hold it there in his own end. He goes trying for a lead pass at through center. Boys is going to take his time. Wait for somebody to give to. Now he moves it over to the other side. As Mason Littlejohn couldn't shoot it. Still has the ball as Boys goes off on a line change. The Gaels have to wait for another player to come on, and that player is number 11, Ethan Jackman. Takes the ball from Littlejohn now. Ethan Jackman couldn't shoot it through. 2 red players. Fires it down low past Rizzler. McGregor didn't have the height to get to that. Late pass up there for Cranny. Cranny had the ball for Whitby. Moves it up there for number 15. Back to the line for Cranny. Number 13 has it for Whitby. They've got Yoshida sitting out in front of the net if they find him, but there's a shot from the line that goes wide. Yoshida's going to try and get the rebound. That's going to hop on a hit stick. Gaels are going to get the loose ball, but not before Whitby get it. And there's a quick shot that goes high and wide into the corner. Gaels get the loose ball, leap pass. Trying to get to it and show the wheels is Mason Littlejohn. But the Whitby goal is going to come out and play it, but he's not going to be able to get to the ball. Mason Littlejohn is. Littlejohn back to the line for Jackman. Ethan Jackman loading up with a shot wide. Ethan McGregor right in front of the net out of his reach. Jackman's going to get it at the line. Ethan Jackman back down low for McGregor out of his reach again. Ethan McGregor still trying to get it along with Logan Rizzler. Whitby gets the loose ball. There's a hit right here in front of us. Ethan McGregor to Ethan Jackman. And Jackman's shot got stopped there by the Whitby goalie. Whitby takes possession. Jackman trying to corral that bouncing ball. He's not going to be able to. Whitby come away with the loose ball, number 17. Trying to shoot it. He got met there by Jackman, who sandwiches. And there's a shot that goes in. I didn't see who got that one, but it puts Whitby within one at 3-2. Focus there was on Jackman with the hit, so not sure whether we got the goal on video there, but doesn't matter. It's 3-2 in favor of the Gaels. Boyce loses the ball. Coming into the zone now is Mulford. He put Whitby on the board to start the comeback. Now he's got the ball. Mulford back to the line there for number 13, trying to shoot it. That's going to hit him. He's the players out in front. Ricardo Alvarez is one of them. Trying to move it out now. Alvarez trying for the lead pass, but he's getting pressured on by Laverty. Lead pass now, finally got through to Luke Boyce. Trying to get away from his man there at center is Luke Boyce. Now he skips it up in his pocket and got met again by Laverty. Lead pass for Jacob Schuster at center. Schuster fires it down low. He tries to find Brody right there. Couldn't. It's a rolling ball right there. Picked up by Keaton Legacy, trying to shoot it. Now he's going to get the opportunity again. That one goes wide. Rebound out of front. Ricardo Alvarez. Score! Ricardo Alvarez took the bounce off the boards out of front. It took a Gaels bounce and they took advantage of it. Alvarez snapped it past the Whitby goalie. It's a 2-goal lead again for the Gaels at 4-2. And you know, the Gaels have that clover leaf on their crest, and they got the luck of the Irish right there. That bounce off the boards right in front to Ricardo Alvarez, and he made no mistake in firing it past the Whitby goaltender to make it 4-2. But Whitby have the possession now, trying to cut into it again. Setting it up, back to the line again for Cranny. Cranny takes a shot, that goes wide of the net. Bounces out in front, trying to spin and turn and fire, that one goes wide. It's a high bouncing ball there. Gabot tries to get it. It's Finn O'Donnell that had the ball. He handed it off there in the corner with a lead pass. Broken up by Beatty. Beatty's in on his own for a shot. That one goes wide. That may have went off the post. And Finn O'Donnell might have got a break there off the left post. Ethan Jackman on the loose ball. Jackman with some nice moves, finally loses it to Kearney. It's going to be a 2-on-0 as that lead pass for number 9 goes into the zone. Nice stop there by Jamot. James Jamot came back and was able to take him down, and then Whitby came in and knocked down Jamot. Jackman took offense to that and had to hit right after. So the initial penalty to number 9 after knocking down Jamot. Jackman got the even up after Jackman came in and stood up for James Jamot with that hit. And the Whitby players still feeling that hit in the penalty box area. Boys is trying to work with his man, tried to break it up. There's a trip. Cranny trying to scoop it up. That's going to roll in on goal and go wide of the net, in behind the goal. Cranny's going to work over Mitchell Gill and behind the own net. Declan Mitchell Gill with a pass. Going to get pressured on there by Beatty. He spins off him as he goes for a lead pass at through center. Right into the stick of Logan Risler now. Risler got to go in the game looking for 2. And he's going to get it with that snap shot right to the top shelf. And it's 5-2 Gaels. Logan Risler with his second of the game takes the top shelf to make it 5-2. As Boyce tries to get it. Scooped up there by the Gibbs. Another trip. This one's going to lead to a penalty. As it gets touched up there by Whitby. Hughes, number 10 for Whitby, that goes to the box for tripping. Gaels power play. They have the hammer. It's time to just drive the nail home. They've got a 5-2 lead and the power play. Boys with the ball. Setting it up over to the side of the net. Quick shot. That goes wide. Looks like the net might have been a little bit dislodged. Picked up by Jackman. Sorry, that was Risler. Over there for Boys. Luke Boys with a pass down low. Out of the stick of Mason Littlejohn as it comes free now. Littlejohn takes his man down. Now he's going to get a penalty. As Ethan Jackman comes in and skips it up, we get the penalty call. It's going to go to Mason Littlejohn. 5-2 Gaels lead with 2:40 left to go here in the game in the second period. Mulford drops it off at the line. Mulford's getting it again. Quick shot. That's going wide of the net. Missed the target. Keegan tries to get the rebound. Hopped out of his stick. Gaels get the loose ball. Trying to go off to the races with Mitchell Gill. Hopped out of his stick there by Keegan. And he gets met there by Jackman. Or Risler, who is knocking him into the boards. Coming free from Mulford. Mulford has it at the line. The score is still yet to be changed on the scoreboard. It's 5-2 in favor of the Gaels. Scoop over back to the line from Mulford. Has it at the line. Mulford trying to find a way to get it through and couldn't. Goes over there into the corner. Mitchell Gill and James Jamot are going to get it. Jamot feeling good after taking the hit. It goes in behind the net. Now we finally got the score change. It's 5-2 Gaels. Mitchell Gill scoops it up in his own zone. Declan Mitchell Gill has Jamot on a breakaway, but he got tripped up. Looks like he might have tried for the pass, but got tripped up. And it's going to be a call because of it. And it's marched to the penalty box here in the second period as the players are starting to take undisciplined penalties for tripping And high sticking. Jamot picks it up. James Jamot has the ball. Going to kill off some time as we're in the last minute of play of period number 2. Jamot has it. No, it's Boys that has the ball. Luke Boys. Boys with the pass down low. Try for a shot. That one didn't make it through as Luke Stone tried for his second of the game. Still working on it. Back to the line for Boys out of his reach. And again, that's out of the stick of James Jamot. Coming into the zone of Jamot. James Jamot fires it down low there for Little John, trying to bounce it in. And the Whitby goalie was up against the post to make the save. It's right there for Jamot trying to whack it free. Free there at the Whitby bench. Quick shot goes wide of the net. And the Gaels scored 2 in the period. Whitby scored 2 as well. And that leads to a 5-2 lead for the Gaels as they head to period number 3. The start for period number 3 was an early rise for these players for an 8 o'clock game, but the Gaels haven't lost their scoring touch. From yesterday, they put 5 on the board against Whitby to a 5-2 lead with 1 period left to go. Mason Littlejohn with the ball. Littlejohn trying to set it up, takes a shot, that's going to go wide. Going to take a bounce and go into the Whitby player at the line. As Cranny didn't like the way he was going, so he takes it back in his own zone. Cranny getting pressure on there by McGregor. Forcing him to make a play. Cranny has it now. Looking for that lead pass to get it up. There's that lead pass at their center. It's going to be a breakaway, but it's out of the reach of Beatty there in the corner. Beatty's going to take that carom off the board. Try and walk out of front. Quick shot. And a stop there from Finn O'Donnell. Who trying to spin away again. Laverty tried for a pass. Littlejohn. Mason Littlejohn almost got met there by Beatty right there at center. Littlejohn still on his feet, but not for long as he got taken down there. Scooped up now by Jamot. James Jamot takes it from center with a lead pass. And it's Luke Stone on his own. Fires it wide of the net. Luke Stone with a goal in the game. Tried for number 2, but just missed the target as McGregor gets pinned over there in the corner. Ethan McGregor against Laverty, the pair of number 4s. And Laverty won the battle as it goes down the court. Rolling right in on goal for an easy save for O'Donnell, who dropped it for the defensive partner in behind the net. So a penalty coming up here to Whitby as the referee's hands up. Jackman gets around Cranny. Jackman gets it for Asher Mitchell now. Mitchell trying to do some damage, comes into the zone. 2 goals in the tournament. Dropped that one back for Jacob Schuster. He couldn't shoot that as Whitby touched it up. We get the penalty call and a power play for the Gaels. Power play is going to be laid out by Ethan Jackman, who starts to transition at center. Jackman with the ball, fires it down low. Looking for a shot, there's Mitchell, that goes wide of the net. Takes a bounce out in front as McGregor skips it up. Goes back to the line for Jamot. James Jamot finds Ethan Jackman. Tried to shoot it and couldn't. Gets away from the check. Jackman couldn't fire it. He tried to move and fire at the same time and just couldn't get the shot away. Jamot. James Jamot fires it wide. Takes a bounce as it almost went right to Haley Armstrong. Asher Mitchell gets it through. And Asher Mitchell puts it in to make it 6-2. His 3rd of the tournament. Look at that line there of Jackman and Mitchell. They both have combined for 6 goals so far in 3 games. There's a shot that got stopped there side by Finn O'Donnell. Alvarez on the loose ball. Ricardo Alvarez with a lead pass for Boys. And Boys couldn't go off to the races on that. Brody Wright on the loose ball, picks it up. Spins and fires. That one's going to go high and wide over the net. Trying to scoop it up now is Legacy from the court. Legacy getting pressured on by the Whitby defender. It fires it wide. Wright's going to try and scoop it up. It goes in behind the goal. Whitby come away with a loose ball at their center. Siddons with a pass over there for the defensive partner, went out of his reach. So he's got to scoop it up off the boards. Nice move there. Couldn't shoot it. Back to the line for Siddons. Out of the reach of Siddons, and now he's got to scoop it up. Siddons has it. Siddons trying to move the ball around. Got it back to the line for Mulford. Whitby moving the ball around well, and it pays off on that shot that goes right to the right side of Finn O'Donnell. And Whitby climbed to within 3. It's a 6-3 game. Face off at center. Scooped up now by Jackman, who's going into the zone. Ethan Jackman back down low as he tried to find McGregor out of his reach. Ethan McGregor's going to scoop it up. McGregor comes away with the ball. Sets it back to the line there for Logan Rusler. Rusler putting the brakes on. Didn't have a shot to get it through, so Jackman gets it now. Ethan Jackman looking for a lane. Fired it down low for Mason Littlejohn, trying to spin off the check. Again, back to Jackman. Gaels moving the ball around, killing some time on that clock. A clock that has 8:50 left to go. Nice play there by McGregor to walk it free to Ethan Jackman. Up for Ethan McGregor. McGregor coming into the zone. His shot was high and wide. Takes it down for Ethan Jackman in behind the net. Jackman trying to pick it free and behind the goal. We got the whistle. Whitby get their possession coming out of the zone. Setting it up over there to the other side. With Cranny with a quick shot that goes wide in the net. He didn't get all he wanted. Goes for a lead pass again. This one's going to Ethan Jackman. Jackman going for the breakaway. Cranny's trying to catch him, but he's not going to. Jackman in and scores! Ethan Jackman out-muscled Cranny, and have made no mistake off the post and in. It's 7-3 Gaels. It's off at center. It's increased to a 7-3 lead for the Gaels as Beatty picks it up. Beatty tries for a rolling shot that goes wide of the net. Takes the bounce there for number 15 over there in the corner. Setting it back to the line. For Mulford, he couldn't shoot it. Now he picks it up again. Mulford moving it over there for Siddons out of his reach. Trying to get it now with Mitchell, trying to whack it free. Out of the stick of Beatty. Back to the line again for Siddons. Siddons moving over there for the defensive partner, trying to shoot it. And he couldn't as Jamat's working over them. Over there in the corner. Number 77's got to get it back in his own zone. Reaches the Gaels offensive zone. Tries for a road pass for Siddons. That was almost broken up by Mitchell, but Siddons picks it up again. Siddons putting the brakes on. Looking to shoot it. Leads it back to the line for Mulford. Mulford spun off the checkup boys and tries to shoot it, and that one goes wide. Takes a bounce out in front for Jamat as he tries to escape the Whitby players and will. James Mock comes into the zone. Looking for a shot. That one's going to go wide of the net. Schuster's trying to get in there and get that ball. Whitby get it as they're going off on their line change. Late pass for Yoshida. out of the stick. Gaels get the loose ball. Ethan Jackman, line change, hat trick score! What was going on there? The Whitby goalie was off at the bench, and he couldn't get back in time as Jackman had the wide open net to shoot at, and goals don't come easier than that for Ethan Jackman, and that caps off the hat trick. A little miscommunication there at the Whitby bench for the goalie, and it wound up burning them as Jackman put it in for his hat trick. Now he's going to hold it there at center. Ethan Jackman won the loose ball. Got pressured on there by number 13. Spins off him. Ethan Jackman comes into the zone. Drops it back to the line for Legacy, who tries to shoot it now. Keaton Legacy shot. That goes off the post. Rolls out at center. Yoshida gets driven into the boards there by Keaton Legacy. And now Ricardo Alvarez picks it up. He has one of the 7 goals. Right there, he got taken down though. Yoshida takes it back in his own zone. I believe right now it is Alvarez who has the winner. It was way back there in the second period when it was 3-2. Alvarez scored to make it 4-2, which stands up as a winner right now. Setting it up, trying to shoot it. That one goes off the left pad of Finn O'Donnell. Rebound goes right to Ricardo Alvarez as he leads it out. Alvarez coming up through center. Ricardo Alvarez with a pass there for Mitchell, went out of his reach. Goes over there into the corner. Setting up Keaton Legacy now. Legacy. That goes fired wide. Mason Littlejohn gets the loose ball. Pops up there into the bench and out of play. Up there is Laverty. Laverty setting it up. Trying to move it over there for Cranny. That doesn't work. Having it back at the line there. Laverty has it. There's number 7 with the loose ball. Suttons gets it over there for Laverty. 8-3 now in favor of the Gaels. As Ellis Hughes tries to shoot it, that's not going anywhere. As it got blocked. Coming up through center now. Gonna roll right in on goal and wide of the net. Whitby come away with the loose ball up through center with a lead pass. That's going with a quick shot. That goes wide of the net. Almost took the referee down. Rebound out of front. Picked up there by Ellis Hughes. Ellis Hughes puts for a pass, and a shot goes wide there by Laverty. Whitby putting some pressure on, but it might be a little too late. We're approaching last minute of play. 8-3 Gaels. Number 17 Rasmussen takes a shot. That one gets stopped there by Finn O'Donnell. There's a rebound out of front, and the Gaels are going to scoop it up in the crease area. Haley Armstrong with the lead pass. That goes out of the reach of Schuster. Now Jamont picks it up. Schuster's going over there in the corner. And comes away with it. Jacob Schuster with the ball. Going for a lead pass. That's going to get picked off by Ellis Hughes, who takes a shot, and Finn O'Donnell picks it off the cage. It'll be Gaels' ball. We're in the last minute of play now. Gaels just have to run the clock down. Schuster. Lead pass there for Haley Armstrong to scoop it up. That goes out of her pocket. Whitby gets the loose ball over there at the Whitby bench. Haley Armstrong gets it. Haley Armstrong trying to shoot. Spins away from the check. Oh, that was a big opportunity there for the Gaels. Number 10 Armstrong just couldn't shoot the ball. Jamont comes back with a nice defensive play. Ellis Hughes is going to get it over there in the corner, but he couldn't corral that bouncing ball. Jacob Schuster's going to get it behind the net with 20 seconds left. Get pressured on by Laverty and behind the goal. Laverty's trying to pin Schuster there and keep him up against the boards. Setting it up in front. Ellis Hughes was on his own, but the pass was too high out of his reach. Under 10 seconds left to go here at the Darlington Recreation Complex. There's the final shot on goal. It gets scooped up by Finn O'Donnell. He can just hold it there, and the Gaels move to 3-0 at the Dan Greer tournament with an 8-3 victory over the Whitby Warriors. So they continue to have Whitby's number in the last few games. There's one more game left to go today in a couple of hours when they face the Peterborough Lakers. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.